This video gonna be about old Donald Trump. And I'm surprised it ain't getting more traction. But am I really? January 6th insurrection get all the love. Um, he talking trash about LeBron James. That's another video. And all the foolishness about the voting crap, which that turkey lost. And then, of course, his sicko fans who sit there and stand for him and his lies and his racist agenda. But this here, you know, he's getting $10,000 a day contempt by a judge, right? Yeah. Because the story is they asked the March 31st deadline for him to have proof and facts that the Trump organization didn't misuse funds and assets. You know, this turkey ain't paid taxes. Pretty much, you got to go back to the MySpace era. And I'm one of those conspiracy theorists that truly believes that his buildings and his business are just an offshore hookup um, to hide for Putin. Because, you know, he wasn't buddy with him by accident. I'm just saying that whole dynamic ain't by accident. There's some payday in there. And $10,000 a day, and he's saying the judge is unfair. Now that's a lot of money for a lot of regular folk. Let's just be honest. You know, you do the math. You know, it's $100,000 by 10 days. And I know he got bag. I know he got a rack set up. But where's the other rack? How's it is? But he can't find he produced the ruckus, because if he was to produce where the money really went, I still think he's getting paid off by Putin. I still think there's some side shadiness with him. I think it's Ponzi scheme. Don't trust Trump no further than his rug could leave his head if he didn't gel it down and it wasn't in any wind. And it ain't that far. And you know there's a lot more smoke to this. I mean, as I said before, Trump is one of the craziest white privileged cats I've ever seen. And I have to say it like that because it's just so many adjectives you can use to describe that jive turkey. I mean, this cat got impeached twice. Now he's held in contempt of court, 10 grand a day, all kinds of stuff. And how long they gonna keep Tefloning him? Where is the surviving Donald Trump at? Because you know, there's a laundry list of stuff that's out there. And people got stories, but they too scared to tell the truth. How embarrassing would be for this country. Well, it's already embarrassing. I mean, you're stuck with two old white fossils between him and Joe Biden's fossil behind. I mean, they get tired of Archie Bunker types, you know, pervy, dirty, old fossil, can't think, lying, use every agenda to hustle and scare you. But anyway, this is a cat that 70 million people still voted for. And he done everything to break the law. And they don't call him out on none of it. $10,000 a day. And he won't turn over assets. Let me put it to you like this. There are people who could get fined $10 a day. And they would have, believe me, H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, whoever's doing tax prep, they had that information fairly quickly. There's a reason why he doesn't want it to be out and known. Big reason. He's protecting a lot of assets and not just his assets. Believe that. Anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about Donald Trump's $10,000 a day contempt because he won't turn over the Trump organization because they misused the money. Oh, there's a lot. Believe me, there's a big old trail on that turkey. It's just a matter of time. By the time they crack that pinata, the big question is going to be, how come America was too afraid to lock him up? Because he's been walking, throwing it in your face. Just saying. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And best believe they've letting him be Teflon Don. That's what they want. But he ain't hiding what he doing in the light. I'm out.